And that breaking news, deadly winds ripping through the Bay Area tonight. This is a live look from our roof cam, and you can see the wind whipping those flags. Winds are toppling trees, knocking out power, and delaying BART because of debris on the tracks. The CHP is warning drivers to be careful. And tonight, those winds, as I said, have turned deadly and have deadly consequences. A driver was killed when he hit a toppled tree on Skyline Boulevard in the Oakland Hills. And according to the Contra Costa Times, another man died when he stepped on a power line and was electrocuted on Austin Street in East Oakland. Good evening, I'm Dan Ashley. And I'm Carolyn Johnson. We have team coverage for you tonight. Let's get right to ABC 7 News reporter Alan Wong live in San Lorenzo, where several trees have come down. Alan?
Yeah, Carolyn and Dan, there's debris all over this city, and we're in a very dark neighborhood tonight because a power line got ripped from a power utility pole behind me. In fact, it's been so windy out here that live truck of ours over there, which weighs about 2 tons, was rocking back and forth in the wind as we drove down the road. Wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour knocked a tree onto both lanes of Interstate 238 in San Lorenzo, damaging 2 cars. It happened during the rush hour peak.
As we were nearly with that tree cleared out from the right lane, we found that we had another tree fall as we were working further south of us.
Traffic was backed up for several hours while crews cleared the highway. The I-238 corridor became a wind tunnel with debris flying all over. This tree branch broke off and fell into the road in front of San Lorenzo High School, and not far away, this light pole snapped in 2 and fell in this neighborhood. People like Ronald Reyes say they had a hard time just walking down the street.
You know, I put my head down and put my jacket over my face like this, and I start walking, you know.
There are plenty of scenes like this all over. Power lines have been ripped from utility poles like this one, causing outages across the Bay Area. There are so many downed lines, authorities can only close off the roads and wait for PG&E crews to show up. Yeah, just about a half an hour ago, a PG&E crew came through here. They snipped off that downed line, wrapped it up, and left. It seems like they're just trying to get rid of the immediate hazards out here so another crew can come in and restore power. But either way, PG&E crews have a lot of catching up to do tonight. Reporting live in San Lorenzo, I'm Alan Wong, ABC 7 News.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, Alan. Thank you. The winds toppled this gas station sign in Concord. This is at the World Gas Station on Clayton Road. It happened just before 7 tonight.
Not far away, gusty winds blew these phone lines right into each other along Highway 4 near Buchanan Field. You can see them swaying right above the eastbound lanes of the freeway.
Ooh, and trees came crashing down throughout the Bay Area tonight, including this 100-foot giant that blocked North 6th Street in Concord. That road is still closed right now.
In Berkeley, trees are down and so are power lines. ABC 7 News reporter John Alston is live on Shattuck Avenue right now. John.
And live power lines have been dropping like flies here. Earlier this evening, a live wire landed on the sidewalk over there, and fire officials had to scoot people away on this side street, Woolsey. A tree landed on power lines here, and workers have finally gotten the branches off the power lines, and they're doing some cleanup work before they get everything restored on Woolsey. All evening, fire crews in Berkeley rushed from one emergency to the next. At Ashby and MLK Way, a tree branch landed on this car that was stopped at the light. The 2 women inside were okay. Total darkness paid a surprise visit to neighborhoods throughout the city. A fallen tree branch took down power lines at Mabel and Parker. Out came the candles as well as the headlights.
Transformers blew up on the lines going all along here, and it's been dark since.
You have a little miner's light on, ready to go.
Yeah, exactly. Helps to find your way around the house. Where's my switch? Oh, there it is.
We saw a lot of sparks in the rear view mirrors and heard some intense buzzing sounds, and the lights flickered a few times and then went out completely.
Police blocked off streets to keep people away from live power lines that were either dangling or on the ground. The mini explosions were a spectacle from the Berkeley Hills.
I started seeing these all over this landscape, just huge, bright, bluish, white flashes all over the city.
And now we're doing some live paperwork here in Berkeley where it looks like a branch hit a tree. The wind tunnel has settled down a little bit, but all evening anywhere you drove around here in Berkeley, you'd see little cyclones of leaves and branches and litter and garbage going and round as the wind just picked up, and you saw fire trucks and heard sirens throughout the evening. That has tapered off a little bit. Live in Berkeley, John Alston, ABC 7 News.
John, thanks. In Petaluma, a car crashed into a tree that had fallen onto Highway 101. One person had to go to the hospital. The fire department had to clear that debris, but not before a big traffic backup.
The wind is also being blamed for bringing down this large pine tree onto a truck on Cascade Court in Petaluma. No one was hurt. You can see the fire department at work clearing that debris.
And the winds toppled this tree at Block Piedmont Avenue in Oakland. A viewer tweeted that several blocks there are without power.
Strong winds have knocked out power to at least 58,000 customers tonight. PG&E says most of the areas without power are in the East Bay, 39,000 there, and in the North Bay, 20,000. There is no estimated time of power restoration. Meteorologist Sandy Patel is tracking those strong winds for us, and she has the latest numbers. Sandia?
Yeah, Carolyn, those winds have been very intense. Let's check out Live Doppler 7 HD, and we'll talk about the wind conditions. Right now, clear skies across the area. We do have a wind advisory covering most of the Bay Area. Northeasterly winds gusting 45 to 70 miles an hour. This is going right on through 10 a.m. tomorrow. Watch out for power lines and trees getting knocked down. And the Clear Lake, the Lake County area, under a high wind warning with gusts 50 to 60 miles an hour. As you check out the current wind gusts, they're starting to come down in some areas, still gusting to 41 in Half Moon Bay, 39 Fairfield. As you take a look at this view from our East Bay Hills camera, it pretty much says it all. Winds are still going strong. I'll be back to show you what the morning commute is going to look like in just a few minutes. Dan?
All right, Sandy, see you shortly. Wind advisories have been issued for the Bay Bridge, Carquinez, Benicia, and San Mateo bridges, along with the Altamont Pass. Although conditions are gusty on the Golden Gate Bridge, an advisory has not been issued for that span, at least not yet.
You can keep tabs on the rain with the ABC 7 News weather app and other weather issues as well. It's free to download, of course. Just go to abc7news.com/apps for details.
All right.